Let's see whether that works. Right, speak to you later. Go on and let me know. Hello? Can you hear me now, everybody? Let me know if it's too loud. I think this is working now. I have to apologise because I'm using a new setup, so I don't know whether anything's working or not. I've got everything everywhere. We can now hear you. Yeah, hey, finally. Sorry, everybody. I've been trying desperately to try and get a new setup so that it looks nice for my live streams, and it went a bit wrong there. I thought half an hour after the episode would be enough time to set it up. It was largely enough time. So you can definitely hear me. Is that correct? Put in the chat, yes, we can hear you if you can hear me. I wasn't planning on using this headset. How is the audio quality with this? Because I've got better mics, but let me know. Is it okay? Does it work? Everything's a mess everywhere. I had everything set up nicely and then it all went wrong. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to another live stream. It's been a whole year since I've done a live stream like this for Doctor Who. I can't believe that it's been a whole year since Resolution. Oh. Sorry, Doc 11, who was completely caught off guard when I started to blow my breath into their ear. Audio is good. Yes, we can hear you well. Great. Good. I'm glad. What do you think of my headset? This isn't what I was planning to wear, but it'll work. This is what I normally use for Xbox. Oh, right. Let's calm down first, and then we will begin the discussion about Doctor Who, because I have no idea where to start. Let's just go through the comments first, because we've got a fair few comments, even before I'd even started streaming. Someone put, I'm French, so there isn't even BBC One here. Someone put, I just finished it. Oh my god, it was so good. Jodie Siwa says hi. Michael Young says, I'm speechless. The Master is back. We're going to talk about that in a minute. BJ says, that was. Good one, BJ. Ot Arak, laughing my arse off. Doc 11, I kind of knew something was up with the guy from the first second, but this, the hell? BDB 1912, how did the Master survive? Michael Young, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm glad that you're all having a discussion in the comments. It's nice to see. Michael Young, but then again, it's Doctor Who. And when you think the Master is dead, he isn't. That's always the case. I remember seeing an interview with Stephen Moffat, who always said that. Why is the Master just some random Indian bloke? Caleb thinks the episode was awful. BDB 1912 says the white aliens must be the Cybermen or a classic villain. Doc 11 says, I was thinking about the Cybermen too, but the shape of because of the shape of the head. But then again, why are they shining like freaking Christmas tree? And since when do they avoid sensors of the screwdriver? Mr. Earwig says, my guess is that the white creatures are from the same or similar universe to the one where the great intelligence of the beast came from. BJ puts a load of oh my gods. I want to laugh and cry, they say. Is he here? Blah, 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 blah. This is all talking about my mic being weird. Again, apologise for that. To answer your question, Kiana, will I leave this stream on the channel or will it be deleted after streaming? To answer your question, it will be on the channel. I think. It should be. I'm a bit rusty. I haven't live streamed in a year. Welcome back, James says. Dan, good to see you back. Looking good. I like your bed. Thanks, Hannah. TARDIS Central, I'm shaking. Matthew Stone, loved it. FNAF fan, I am still getting over this. Oh my god, I can't believe the Master's back. The voice doesn't work for the Cybermen. Oh, we have got a lot to talk about. Okay, I've caught up. I feel calm again. I just FaceTimed my girlfriend Hannah because I was stressing because I was like, oh my god, the microphone's not working all of a sudden. I'm glad that you can hear me with this. Okay, so in the half an hour since the episode finished and since I've been setting up this live stream, I have written down a few little notes because otherwise I would have forgotten stuff from the episode, and oh my god, I can't believe everything that happened. What did you think of the episode? Everybody please comment, let me know. I'm going to read out your comments throughout the live stream. I've also got my opinions as well. BJ, my little cousin, when the master was revealed, he began to jump up and down and then stubbed his toe. Okay, firstly, if you're watching this and you want to share it on Twitter, social media. It's nice to get a good conversation going like there already is in the chat. So if you could share it on social media, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that so we can get some new viewers whilst I'm actually live streaming itself. So the first thing I wrote down was, what the hell is that the new master? That completely caught me off guard. That's how it should have been at the end of Series 10. And I hope Stephen Moffat is watching now thinking, damn, that's what it should have been. Because that's what it should have been. I have absolutely no clue what to say about that master reveal. Was it the master? Do we think it was the master? Surely they can't play us and say that that's not the master. I thought at first maybe it was just like it was like the way they were wording it. Because they were like, because what did he say? He was something like, I told you to look for the master spy or something like that, and I was like, what? And then it clicked, and he started like suddenly like turning into a bit like John Simmy almost, with a little bit of Michelle Gomez. And I thought, is it going to be like a disguise like last time? Is he going to pull his disguise off? Is that his new face? And Jodie's face was an absolute picture. She was just shocked, as was I. For the last, I don't know how long the episode went on for after that reveal, but I was literally like that the entire time. I could not quite believe it. FNAF fan, I was literally screaming when the master was revealed. Dan, I didn't see it coming at all. Total surprise that he was the master. I thought when I was watching it, and obviously that character was in it quite a lot. At first, I thought, who the hell is this guy? Like, I thought, why have they not brought in maybe Kate Stewart or something like that? Like, that would make a lot more sense. And I thought, that's weird. Like, they've added so much detail to this character. I liked the idea that he had a file on the Doctor. I thought at first that Graham was going to be more intrigued by that, because I thought it was interesting that they answered that question, that the Doctor hasn't really told them that she's a Time Lord. She hasn't told them much about her at all. Let's have a look. Dan, he shrank the original O like the classic series master used to. Was that? I haven't watched much of Classic Who, so is that an ongoing thing? I didn't realise that. Doc 11, maybe Missy regenerated right after she was shot. We didn't see what was going on with her. That is true. Although I do remember that a lot of people really, really liked how she went out, so I'll be interested to hear what people actually think about that. Tyler Hopkins loved the more action-packed sequences and music in the episode. Yeah, I did too. I thought it was really, really good, I've got to admit. The filming pictures guy, I bloody loved the episode. Good, I'm glad. Bindu Matthews, next week can't come faster. It's not even next week. That's the best thing, because it's Wednesday today, and part 2 is on Sunday. BJ, I have a theory. I think it's the Delgado incarnation in the body of O. But how could they do that? Is he still alive? Is the actor is Delgado? Because I haven't watched much Classic Who. Is he still alive? Could they do that? Because surely they can't say that it's him without him being in it. Spyfall 2 is coming next Sunday. It's coming the 5th. This Sunday coming up, literally 4 days away. It's less than a week away. That was Doc 11. So yeah, let's carry on going through my notes. So, firstly, what the hell? I don't quite know what to think of that. I'm going to watch that again because I have absolutely no clue what to make of it. Didn't see it coming at all. Firstly, I thought Jodie's reaction to that reveal was great. I thought that it really showed, for me, it did something that I don't think Jodie's Doctor has done quite yet, which is where it kind of linked her character to the older incarnations, because obviously series 11 it was quite separate. They didn't want it to be too connected to the older series, but I feel like I could almost see Peter Capaldi's Doctor in that expression that she made, where you could sort of see the fact that she remembered everything that happened with the Master last time around. The fact that the Master was partly responsible for Bill, well, fully responsible for what happened to Bill. So I thought that was really good. Lynn Tyler says she needs to watch it again. Yeah, I'll be watching it again to try and comprehend what the hell went on. I thought Yaz and Ryan had been particularly improved. I particularly thought the scene where they were in Daniel Barton's office, and it was revealed that it was Ryan that Yaz's sister wanted the phone number of. And I thought that was... I liked that. I liked the fact that Ryan kind of made a comment about Ryan's sister being attractive, because it just reminded me of the Russell T Davies era, where it was very human, just a very human conversation to have. The fact that they were in that office doing something really high risk, but Ryan was making a joke about Yaz's sister being attractive. I thought that was funny. The scale of it, I thought, was a really, really good thing. I loved how big and bombastic it was. I read a review before it came out that it was very similar to Resolution, and I agree. It did remind me a lot of Resolution. So that was very impressive. I thought the writing was much improved on Series 11. I didn't feel like there were any bits that were kind of out of character or a little bit cringy. I found in Series 11 there were bits that were somewhat cringy, but I didn't think there was any in this episode. Let's have a look what everyone's saying. Dan, really good that they all had something to do. Yes, I completely agree. BJ, I liked Yaz in this. She felt more of a full-rounded character. Yeah, I completely agree. I'm going to talk about Yaz in a minute. Also, I thought Lenny Henry could have been the Master. Yeah, I wonder whether he would have been better. I mean, you can't really judge the actor's portrayal of the Master over literally, how long was it? 5 minutes, maybe? Do you think the Master had any influence over his new appearance? I have absolutely no clue. I don't know. It's a really... The problem is that normally you go into either a regeneration of the Doctor or a new regeneration of the Master, and you know who it's going to be. Even with Missy, even though that reveal was kept kind of secret, it was guessed, I remember, a good few weeks before, if not in the first episode she was in Series 8, Episode 1. But... yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. You can't really make a judgment on him yet, I don't think. At first, I thought he fancied Yaz. I thought when they were on the bike and there was a shot of him like holding Yaz, and then he started making comments. He said something, I can't remember. And I thought maybe that's going to be Yaz's secret, is the fact that at the end of episode 2, he's going to try and come on to her and she's going to say, sorry, I'm gay or I'm bi. Because I know that's what the rumours are saying. FNAF fan, do you think the Master... Oh, I've already read that one. The Filming Pictures guy. I agree. I like Jazz in this a lot more than Series 11. Yeah, I really did. I thought she was very good in this. Christine Lawrence, hello. Welcome to the live stream. I think it's ridiculous for them not to link the new Doctor with the older Doctors. That's the whole Doctor's character. Why we enjoyed watching for Easter eggs. Well, I think that's good. And I think it's going to be... Logically, I think that will happen, in all fairness, now. Especially now that the Master's back. The characters are going to learn a lot about the Doctor's past, I think, in the next episode, which is exciting. I'm so glad that they kept the Master reveal quiet. Has there ever been a Master reveal in New Who? I mean, obviously, I'm guessing... I can't really remember, but I'm guessing... what's his name? I should remember, but I can't remember what his name is. Derek Jacobi. I'm guessing that was a secret. I didn't watch Series 3 live, so I'm guessing that was a secret. I was honestly sat there watching it, and I had my hands on my head, and I was like, what? I just thought, how is that even possible? I was having all sorts of thoughts going through my head. Is it too soon? It feels quite recent that the Master was in Doctor Who. Is it a good casting for the Master? Honestly, I don't know. And I don't think we'll be able to make a judgment, honestly, until episode 2. I genuinely don't. But I didn't see it coming at all. I really, really didn't see it coming. I mean, how could you have? Doc_11, I think they all had huge character development, and this felt like Doctor Who again. Jodie can play the Doctor like an ancient individual again. 13 gets some deep stories now. Yeah, I agree. I'm really, really glad with how it went. I think it's a massive, massive improvement on Series 11. A massive, massive improvement. I was really, really impressed with it. Let's see what else I've got written down. The monsters. The glowy monster things. I wasn't sure at first whether I liked them. I'll be honest. I didn't think they had much identity. I thought, But towards the second half of the episode, particularly from the bit where Yaz got zapped, and Ryan ran outside and they were all appearing in all the windows, and the Doctor had it trapped in that box thing. I thought, yeah, I don't know. It just they felt interesting. I thought they were interesting. I really, really liked them. And I saw in some of the comments that people said that they could turn out to be Cybermen. They could be. I honestly have no clue, but they don't really match up to be the Cybermen, do they? Because the Cybermen can't go through walls. The Cybermen surely can be detected by the Doctor's screwdriver. Tyler Hopkins, wondering if the light alien's true form is one that's smashing on the glass in the trailer. Yeah, I wonder that too, because I think there were rumours of that. The filming pictures guy, his master felt a bit more like an evil version of the 11th Doctor, and I love it. I liked the fact that he was quite camp. When he was on the plane, he was sort of clapping and jumping around, and it reminded me of the way that John Sims' master was quite camp at times. Also Missy, and I think that is kind of the master's character, the fact that they are quite jokey and campy. FNAF, Master is one of my all-time favourite villains. I am certainly happy to see him back. BJ, the cliffhanger was like Chibnall saying, so you think I can't do Doctor Who? I thought the cliffhanger was going to be that the Doctor was teleported back into 1945 Paris. That's what because they were linked, because she's in the suit in that. And I'm guessing that's probably where she gets teleported at the end. And I thought the cliffhanger was going to be her going, where are we? And it's like Paris 1945. I wonder, I read some of the reviews, some of the non-spoiler reviews from the early screening of the episode. And a lot of people said that they felt that the end of the episode was a bit off. They thought, I don't know if people are going to fully understand it. I wonder whether they were shown that version. Because I think if they were shown that version, it would have leaked again. And I know that in Russell T Davis's era, they kept a lot of stuff back on the screenings for the press. I know that they didn't show the return of Rose Tyler in Series 4, Episode 1, in the press screening. And I wonder whether maybe they ended the episode early on the press screening, and that's why in the reviews they were sort of saying, not sure about it. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a look what else everybody's saying. Doc 11 and the 5 world maps that were shown on the wall. 5 moments over the Earth's history. Maybe they spy on us since, a long time. Maybe that's why those things can transport people through time, potentially. Dan, agree he was totally channeling Sim with the jumping and clapping. I'm going to need to watch it again just to take it in. The filming pictures guy, I think this is the best opener of all of Doctor Who history. Blimey. That is a big statement. BJ, yeah, I think another version was shown. I think that must be what's happened. I can't see any way that they would have kept that a secret otherwise. There's no way. Because that's what happened last time when they showed the first episode, and then there was the trailer for the series 10, and it had John Sim in it. I think that's got to be what it is. BRB, let me have a drink. I think the version the press was shown didn't have that reveal at the end. I have no clue how it would have ended. Maybe just them on a plane. Maybe them jumping on a plane or something like that. I don't think it was shown. There's no way I think they could have kept it a secret. So yeah, the monsters grew on me after Yaz got kidnapped. I have sort of a good, bad highlights and overall subtitles on these notes that I write ahead of the live stream. And I honestly couldn't think of any bad. I really couldn't. At first, I was going to say That Australian outback, how does that have anything to do with anything? But actually, it was kind of relevant, essentially. FNAF, they could possibly be the Gelf. Maybe. I honestly think they're a new villain. If they're any old villain, they'll be the Cybermen, but I don't think they're the Cybermen. Jonathan Vlogs, can't believe the Master is back. Are you happy? Yes, I think so. I'm still in shock. Yeah, it's good. It was well written. That's all that matters, really, to me. The filming pictures guy, I enjoyed Series 11, but this felt like when I was a kid watching Doctor Who again. Yeah, I agree. I got Russell T Davies vibes from it, I thought. Especially the bits at the beginning. I really liked how we caught up with the characters in Sheffield. I thought that was really good. I thought it was really funny with Yaz's dad trying to work the Alexa. I thought that was very funny. That reminded me of my dad. My dad's just got an Alexa, and I literally thought the same thing. Alistair Ray. Episode had its problems, but the last 20 minutes were great, and the reveal of the Master was great. I still can't get over the fact that it's the Master, because it's so unusual that it's been kept a secret, that it almost feels like it 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 isn't real. I don't know. It's got to be. They can't. They won't troll us like that. Tyler Hopkins. Glad the cold opens are back. Yeah. Missed the sting before the intro. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But it did happen before the end credits, so I wonder why they didn't add it in. Dan. Was the house in the sky the Master's TARDIS? Yes. That is a very good point, Dan. Dan's just made a very good comment, saying that the house could be the Master's TARDIS. That's very true, because he said look out the window, didn't he? That must be it. That must be it. That's a very, very good point. Well done, Dan. Vinny Harris. Hi there, dude. Happy New Year. You too. I quite enjoyed this episode. I'm pretty stoked, as I love spy movies and love the reintroduction of the Master. See, I was cautious at the beginning because I wasn't a massive fan of the return of Dr. Mysterio, which was a play on superhero films. And although I like James Bond and stuff like that, what I didn't want was a rip-off in the same way that the return of Dr. Mysterio was. And I was a bit worried that would be the case. But it seems like it was fine. Film picture guys, I just activated their... Oh, sorry. I'm not going to say the word. That is digital device. Doc 11. Just a thought. His house was floating outside the plane, if I remember correctly. It could all be a hologram or something. Could be. Yeah, that's true. VOR is into technology. Could be. It could be the Master's TARDIS. I honestly don't know. Is it going to be a Master after Missy? Very interesting. Jonathan Vlogs. Hope we see the Master's TARDIS. Don't know why, just want to see it. I think his house is the TARDIS, says BJ. I think that is a very, very valid point. I didn't think about that, but that is a very, very valid point. Alistair Ray. Also, the return of tissue compression eliminator. I don't know what that is. You're going to have to explain that, because I don't know what that is. So, bad. I don't know if I'd have anything bad for the episode, to be honest with you. I'll re-watch it and I'll have a think, but honestly, I think sometimes I was a bit too picky on Series 11, and tonight I sat down after a year that Doctor Who wasn't on, and I just enjoyed the fact that it was on, and yeah, I don't think there were really any bads. I really liked Yaz's character, really liked Ryan's character, really liked Graham's character, really liked the Doctor's character, and I thought all of my problems really with Series 11, the dialogue sometimes feeling a bit stiff, Yaz having nothing to do, Ryan sometimes feeling a bit cringy and not like an actual 19-year-old, I feel like all of that was fixed, to be honest, for the most part. Vinny Harris, I'm interested in the new enemy, still very enigmatic. I have a feeling what happened to Yaz might have something more to do with the story. I actually thought that sequence with Yaz, this is on my highlights, the sequence with Yaz where she got zapped, I thought was great. I thought that is exactly what we need from Yaz. We need more situations like that. I was watching Resolution the other day, and I actually thought that really it should have been her that got had the Dalek attached to her in the episode, because that's what she missed in series 11. She had no depth to the character. She was just happy-go-lucky, and there was no dark side. There was no danger to do with her, and that's what I felt when she was trapped there. The only thing I could say is that potentially I would have maybe liked her to be trapped there for longer, maybe till the end of the episode, because it felt like she was kind of in there and then she wasn't. But then maybe the point wasn't to trap her, it was just to get her over to that side. I don't know. Doc 11, guys, I think we even have proof that the house is the TARDIS. Oh my god, give me a minute. Hold that thought. Let me know about that, Doc 11. Jonathan Vlogs, it was in Logopolis, is that how I pronounce that? Fourth Doctor story, and the Master shrunk a companion's aunt. I think that's interesting. I didn't know that the Master had a history of shrinking people. That's interesting. Oh, that's what you're talking about. You're talking about that thing up there. What did you say? The compression thing. Yeah. Doc 11, the house had this power shield, and these creatures could get through. Ah, that is very, very true. Yeah, you're right. It had that shield, and I actually thought at the time, without thinking anything, that the shield was very TARDIS-like. When the force field came up, it was like hexagons, and it reminded me of almost like 9 and 10's TARDIS. Yeah. And it could get through the TARDIS, and it could get through the shield at the house, which is a very, very good point. That's really good point, actually. I had a bad feeling about O when he had files on the Doctor. I literally didn't even cross my mind. Literally did not even cross my mind that he was a baddie. My mate messaged me, Josh, if you're watching. Josh messaged me after the episode and said, I knew O was going to be bad. Didn't even cross my mind. Did not even cross my mind. Interesting. I think we've made some good developments there, people. I'm very impressed with that. Good call. Who was the one who made the suggestion that it was the TARDIS? Dan. Very clever. FNAF. I honestly didn't expect anything. Didn't expect O of anything. No, neither did I. It's very Master-esque to call himself O, because that's what people say when people sort of realise it's him. When the Doctor said O, and then he was like, see, that's why I called myself it. I thought that is so... I can imagine John Sim. I was partly expecting him to rip off a mask, and it was either John Sim or Michelle Gomez. Nicky Boy Crow. I have a theory. Maybe he's not our Master, but a different universe's Master, due to her saying multiple Earths where those aliens may be from. That's true. I honestly don't know, because I was partly expecting them to turn around and go, nah, it's not the Master, because at first I was so shocked by it. Alistair, Vinnie Harris, same. Something was off about him from the start. Did not think he was the Master. Side note, when they showed the picture of the fish, I seriously thought it was Jim the fish. That's a good point. So, my highlights, because I've been chatting away for, well, about half an hour now, because I don't know how long I messed around with my microphone. So, highlights. The Doctor's reaction to the Master's reveal was great. I thought it was very in character. It reminded me a lot of the 12th Doctor, or even the 10th Doctor, when Derek Jacobi was revealed to be the Master. It reminded me a lot of that. I really felt that when 13 was told that it was the Master, you could almost see how she was thinking about that he was essentially responsible for Bill's death. Everything else that's happened in both New Who and Classic Who, so I thought that was really good. Vinnie Harris, I would have liked to see more of Stephen Fry. Yeah, I agree. I'm guessing it's just because he was busy. I also thought Yaz thinking she was dead. I thought that was a great bit of character development, because that would change you as a person. If you thought that you had died, it would change you, and I thought that was really, really impressive. I thought she did that really well. I thought fair play. She can act. She can definitely act. It was obviously just the writing in Series 11 just didn't do her justice, and I'm glad that they've stayed on for a second season, so that so Chris can improve on that, because I do feel like there were times last season that he didn't quite fulfill the potential of the characters. Overall, fantastic opener. I'm It's disappearing from my memory literally whilst I'm talking about it. So I will give it another watch, because, well, I'll give it more than one other watch, because I just need to, because it was great, and there was so much stuff that happened in it, you almost can't take it all in. But I was really, really impressed with it. Really, really impressed with it. I'm really glad to be live streaming again. What do you think of the quality now? We've got an actual camera. I've got my new monitors that I've been setting up over Christmas. Obviously, we had those problems with the microphone, but I might wear this in future. We'll see. But yeah, I was really, really impressed with the episode, I've got to admit. Really, really impressed. I thought it was very good. Very similar to Rusty Davis's era, which I like, because that was when I was growing up. Very well written. Characters were very impressive. Great improvements on Yaz and Ryan, I thought. Great reveal by the Master. I have no clue what's going to happen on Sunday. I honestly don't know. Thanks for watching, everybody. Jonathan Vlogs, really good. Glad it's back. Yes, so am I. Thanks for watching, everybody. Quality is fantastic, as Eccleston used to say. I'm guessing you're talking about my camera. Thanks, Vinny. Took me a long time to set it all up. Thank you to everybody for watching. We've got 20 viewers right now, I think. So thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the problems with the audio at the beginning. I'll make sure that's all fixed before Sunday. I'm going to be live streaming on Sunday, half an hour after the episode finishes. So I don't know what time it's on Sunday, but it'll be half an hour after the episode's finished. Dafty Dinko 23, hi. Doc 11, the Master also said when he finally got to the Doctor, but the Master in this series, in Series 10, died thinking he won. Yeah, that's true. Doc 11, quality on point. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm going to round this up now, because I feel like I've been chatting on for a while. Really enjoyed being back. Thank you to everyone. If you want to see more, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video. Like I say, I'm going to be live streaming again on Sunday, half an hour after episode 2 finishes airing. So I look forward to that, very much so. In the meantime, like I say, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. My social media links are in the description as well, and I always tweet about when I'm going to be live streaming and stuff like that. So follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. I'd really appreciate that as well. I will see you on Sunday. So you haven't even got to wait a week before we have a discussion about episode 2. And we'll see whether your predictions were correct. I will be very interested to see if that is the case. DJ Dr. Ranj. Who's Dr. Ranj? Because I recognise that. Is that the dude off This Morning? Because that's where I recognised him from. I thought the guy. I was like, he reminds me of someone. It's the doctor off This Morning on IATV, isn't it? That's what it is. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really, really enjoyed live streaming. I will see you on Sunday in just a couple of days' time to speak about episode 2. I'm very, very excited indeed. I will see you then. Thanks for speaking to me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. See you Sunday. I'm looking forward to the next episode, Vinny. Yes, I am. I'll see you on Sunday.